All right, welcome back to another video, guys. We are in New York City this week. Had to fly in here. We have a really fun event on Friday, which I will take you to. Something I'm really excited about. It is now Tuesday. I got in super early. My plane was stuck on the tarmac for like 3-4 hours because of weather delays, and we fly in, got to the hotel at like 4 a.m. Running on zero sleep, but happy to be here. Happy back in New York, a place that started really my agency and recruitment career, and excited to make the most of our week together. And I'm having a member of my team fly up to hang out with us. I also have another member named Steve who also lives in the tri-state area who's going to meet up with us. But yeah, it's going to be a fun, productive week, and I just figured I'd kind of take you along for the ride. Just sat here for a couple hours doing a lot of calls, a lot of great meetings, catching up with the team, make sure everything goes well, and just started to get ready, go out, get some food, and we'll see where the night goes. Really appreciate you tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Preston. I'm a professional recruiter running my own agency, been doing so for about a decade, and excited to always talk about an industry that literally changed my life. And if you're looking at it for the first time or you're thinking about becoming a recruiter, then you came at the right place. But either way, this is just a fun POV vlog. Let's see where it takes us and talk to you in a bit. Oh man, it's crazy being back in New York City. Way too much people, way too many smells, way too many noises. Loud noises! It's intoxicating, gets me fired up, gets me inspired. Had a good day of meeting, so it's tough calls, but now going out to dinner and meeting up with some of my team members and see where the night takes us. See you soon. All right, we just got to the table. We got Steve here trying soju bomb for the first time. It's good.
Oh wow, that's a difference.
Who else is here? Oh, we got Ryan. How's the soju bomb? Good. Ryan approves. We're here at Korean BBQ, starting the night off with some soju, with some cloud, side dishes, waiting for the meat now. It's gonna be a good night, guys. All right, so we got the short rib here, brisket. Steve, why don't you grab one of these? And then you can dip it in here or here, and then try it. Alright. What is this? This is sesame seeds. This is a combination of chili paste and soybean paste. Oh, yeah. So this is thin beef. There you go. And then good. Wow. Yeah. All right. Just finished an epic barbecue with Mr. Steve. Yo, what do you think? How's dinner? Was it good?
It was good. All the plates were cleared. That's all I'm gonna say. And great customer service. Once we entered, it was just me and Ryan, and then all of a sudden everyone just came rushing in. So it was a good time. Yeah,
it was a good
popular
time.
Spot.
Making it a team tradition. Korean barbecue every time. But Miss Korea, check it out. Had an amazing time. Now we're calling it a night.
Calling it a night.
See you guys next day. Good morning. I'm up, went to bed a little bit late last night, had a little bit too much fun, but it's just such an incredible experience to be able to spend time with our team when predominantly we are all virtual and remote. And one thing that we are being very intentional about this year is to make more time in person together, as there's so much collaboration and camaraderie and just good relationships and conversations that can be created just spending time together. And I think that's what makes the best team, not just ones that are fully remote, but to be able to sprinkle in really good, solid quality in-person times together. As you can see here, I'm checking out the new gym, and I love waking up, getting the endorphins pumping, getting a little sweat on before I tack on the day. It's always great to be back here in New York City. I love the energy. I love the thrill. I love just the chaos. I don't know if I can live here again, but it's always great to be back here for at least a short week or a short couple days. Gets me re-inspired and excited to keep pushing. But it was absolutely wonderful to spend time with Steve and Ryan last night. Had some good chats, good planning, at Korean BBQ and excited to work with them later today. We got a lot of really cool things to do today. Also have a really exciting announcement to share with you, and I'm also looking forward to a really fun event that we'll be doing on Friday, which should be pretty awesome. So gonna do some incline walking here, gonna maybe speed up a little bit. Talk to you in a bit. All right, just finished a really good training session with some new recruiters here at our agency. It's really cool to kind of get someone with little experience, no experience, perhaps some maybe additional experience at a different type of recruiting and try to ramp them up specifically in high level, high volume technical recruiting. And while a lot of recruiting is very similar, a lot of nuances are very different, especially at the granular level, specifically with the tech world and working with early stage or fast growing startups and the founders. One of the additional levels of complexity is just how picky or how selective these founders are. And there's no if, buts, or whens, it's black or white. A lot of times when you work at other roles or other industries and you have a criteria and you send someone with everything, there's a high chance, right? That person might get the interview, but in tech, just because they have the criteria doesn't mean they're actually good enough. You have to go deep into every single criteria to really kind of only find the best. And while this is something that you typically want to follow in recruiting across all the other industries, this is especially very, very important. And when it comes to technical recruiting, where we work a lot with heads of departments, CTO, CMOs, or founders, they only want the best of the best of the best. A lot of the session today was really focused on how do I get our early stage beginning recruiters to really understand not just the world of recruiting, but to understand the world of technical recruiting as fast as possible so they can get up to a good cadence, they can get up to a good rhythm to start getting the outreaches going consistently, to get their the calls converted to calendars, to do a lot of those calls to ultimately result in more submissions, more interviews, and ultimately more placements. So I think with recruiting, with a lot of things, it's all about reverse engineering. You can't force a deal to happen. You can't force a placement to happen. But if you're like, hey, I really want one placement this month, then you need to reverse engineer. What does that mean with how many interviews you need? What does that mean with how many first round interviews you need? How many submissions you need? And just to even get one submission, what does that mean with how many outreaches you need to do? How many qualifying calls you need to do? How do you structure your day? Everything starts or ends with how you structure your day and how well you're organized. And even if you know all the best tactics, if you don't know how to structure your day, let alone even commit any action, it's not going to get any worse. A lot of this was really the main focus of the session today, and very proud of a lot of them on how far they've come and expected for them to just hit the ground running and continue to ramp up. But other than that, I spent a couple hours here doing morning stand-up meetings with our kind of education consulting recruiter school team in addition to our agency team. And I'm going to be sitting down here for, I think, a couple more hours, just doing more meetings, catching up with team members, talking to some key candidates, and going to more kind of a deep flow block where I just like to kind of focus on stuff that needs to be dealt with now, firefighting, and also some bandwidth on future products and services that we're working on when it comes to the roadmap. So a lot of exciting things, probably going to get lunch in a bit, and then afterwards going to meet up with Ryan to have a good kind of whiteboarding WeWork session, and then see where the day takes us. So we'll see you in a bit. This is our office for the day. Oh, look who it is.
Hello.
Survived from dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We're making do out of this small little WeWork office. Got computer, phone, internet, that's all we need. Ryan got Cliff Bar ready to go.
Essential.
The fuel for the day is, what is this? Crunchy peanut butter Cliff Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Got some, this is my lunch, got Pliable, tropical smoothie, acai bowl right here, trying to be healthy. I showed that it's a pretty exciting week for us. We have a really fun event we're doing on Friday, but spending today till Friday working, catching up, talking game plan, launching new things.
Let's get it done.
Back to work. All right, just finished an incredible day with Ryan here, got a lot done, had a lot of good meetings, was able to talk to some exciting new partners and vendors, feeling good, but now rushing back to hotel. See you later.
They're all scattered, so they got
Are you completely lost on how to implement AI or automation in your business? Are you struggling with getting responses from new clients? Are you an established recruiter who is struggling to level up or break six figures and beyond? Or do you have no idea how to even start a successful recruitment business at all, whether it's full-time or part-time? If any of these resonate with you, please check out the Recruiter School, a premier educational and coaching program that will teach you everything I've learned in the past decade that has helped me bill over $5 million on my own desk, where I had also the chance to work with the best companies in the world. You'll learn everything from what is the best ATS to how to master client acquisition, what are the best plugins and tools, what are the best platforms to find candidates on, how do you optimize your website and even LinkedIn profile, or how do you actually systematize your workflow with the best AI and automation. The best part, we will also personally handhold and be with you every step of the way through our one-on-one coaching just to make sure you understand and implement everything perfectly. But don't just take my word for it. Since we launched, the number of success stories that we created have truly been jaw-dropping and amazing. Whether it's making 5 figures part-time, to picking up their first clients within the first couple days to a week, to now making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per month consistently, I could go on and on and on. So if you're interested to learn more, make sure you click on the link below to book a time. Since our schedule books up really fast, make sure you reach out quickly. See you on the other side. Good morning. This is the office for the day. WeWork again in another location, bigger office because I got Ryan and Steve coming in. Sound canceling walls, materials here. Yeah, nice, productive. Excited to get the day started. Let's do it. All right, just finished a couple one-on-ones with the team here and just wanted to share with you an exciting announcement. So over the years, for over 10 years, I have been in the world of VCs, startups, immersing myself with teams and founders, helping multiple companies, some of them really well known, to scale, to absolutely dominate and crush the markets, and just really enjoying that ride. But what really kind of gets me excited is now we're doing something new that allows us to work even closer with founders, with teams, helping them to get one step closer to the vision. And so I'm happy to announce the launch of Kickstart Capital, our investment fund, where we strategically make investments in pre-seed, seed, and Series A startups. And I'm happy to say at this timing, we've just completed our first couple investments, one in a seed level startup, one in a Series A. And this just fires me up on so many levels because this has been such a big dream of mine, not just to help companies scale with talent, but also to scale with capital and allowing us to have a relationship a level deeper to where we can actually back and really ride that wave closer to founders on products and services that we actually believe. I'm all about meeting visionary founders who are building and having influence and impact on the world, and to be able to now be able to contribute and help and ride with more companies out there in a different way is something that I've always wanted to do, and just grateful to say that this is finally a dream that's coming true. Can't wait to actually develop more relationships, more strategic investments to more companies and founders out there. So this is something that I'm really giddy about. I'm excited. It took a long time coming here. It was on my visionary board for a long time in my dreams, and just happy and grateful that it's come to fruition and it's real. And so with that said, we're always looking to have conversations with founders. So if you know of any founders, if you know of someone in your network that's building something awesome, disruptive, it doesn't have to be in the recruitment space. We're always happy to have a conversation. We're only looking to do a small select few investments per year, but this gives a chance to do something completely different outside of recruiting, but still within the world of just working closely with founders who have an amazing vision that we would love to be a part of. And so excited to kind of share with you all. We have a jam-packed day ahead of us here. I got Brian and Steve coming in, other members who are calling in via Zoom and Google Meets. Got a lot of things to do, a lot of conversations to have, a lot of meetings to do, but just want to take a quick minute and share this with you. This took a long time, but if you show up and you're consistent and you do the work every day, awesome things can happen. Time can compound into something just absolutely wonderful and exciting and just beautiful. Thank you for a lot of you guys who've been for the ride. Just a guy doing my best, trying to give value and entertain as much as possible. And I don't take it for granted every single day. And let's keep going on. All right, guys, where are we going?
Get a little kava action going.
For lunch. Had a good morning and everything.
Yeah.
Steve was sourcing his brain off.
7 or 8 deals this morning, right?
And
7 or 8 deals.
Ryan, what was the highlight for your morning today?
Free coffee.
Getting some lunch for the boys.
I got some haters on camera, but
Had a really good morning here, walking with Steve and Ryan, getting our, looking for some food here in New York City. And I think we're gonna get some kava, one of our favorite lunch places. Got Ryan here, got Steve. Always great to like hang out with the team in person. There it is, kava. Time to get some lunch. All right, what do we got here? We got these ripple fries from Sweet Green, supposed to be fire. Try it, guys, try it. Oh, I hear the crunch. Is it good?
Not game changing, but still very good.
Okay, moving on. There he is, guys. There he is. Hardworking Steve.
Oh, thank God. I just switched on the different tabs right now.
Just had a long day. I'm just sitting here in another conference room with Ryan, and we're about to finish off the day here.
About to go viral.
About to go viral, working hard to create another great YouTube video for you all. And I think this one's gonna be exciting, and I hope this is something you guys can implement and add to your practice and help you guys level up. So, gonna get the shooting in a nice, cute little WeWork here in New York City, and gonna wrap up this day. Whew, hey guys, what a day. Just finished a really jam-packed day here with the team, and it just makes me feel and be filled with so much just pride and appreciation for the team. Just another friendly reminder that while remote and virtual teams are great, if you can make an effort to really couple times of sprinkle throughout the year to have some sort of offsites or even just gatherings. It doesn't have to be long. So much amazing new ideas, new energy, and just better culture and vibes can be created just from the simple fact of being in the same room. And that's something that I constantly get reminded time and time again every time I hang out with the company and the team all together. It just fires me up. I get inspired, and I just get so grateful that I get to work with just awesome people who collectively, along with me, are doing whatever we can to just propel our vision and mission forward, which is just, I think, one of the coolest things of working for yourself and running a business. So if you know who you are, thank you, appreciate all of you. But now, super tired, but I'm late for dinner. I'm gonna catch up with some friends here, have a wonderful time, and the week continues. Gonna catch up with you later tonight, possibly tomorrow, for a really fun event. Good morning, and we made it to Friday. Just finishing up a quick workout here. As you know, I love working out in the morning. I've tried midday, I tried end of work. It's just too tiring, but this is the best way to shower up, feel good, get those endorphins pumping. I'm excited for today. We have lots to do, a lot of great meetings with the team, a lot of great strategy sessions, talking to candidates, talking to future vendors and partners, but more importantly, we have a really special event tonight. I'm excited to take you along, and I'm gonna share more information in a little bit. Let me just finish up a couple more sets here, but feeling good. It was a great week. Good to be back in New York City. See you in a bit. All right, let's go ahead and quickly talk business development. And the reason why I'm so excited to talk about business development is in the 10 years I've been a recruiter, it's just changed so much, right? Like the first year, you know my story. If you don't, I started everything by myself and I did everything scrappy and manual. I was obsessed about watching every dollar. And I'm sure if you guys are starting right now or just beginning, right? I know exactly how you feel. And you wanna make sure like, you want to hold on to that dollar as much as possible. You don't want to waste it on frivolous expenses, especially software that you are worried that it's just not going to deliver. As a result, that's how I started. But for me, I had no choice. I literally had no money. I had to borrow my fiance's credit card, and I did everything on Excel, manual emails, manual calls, but I was still able to build my business from scratch, do over $524,000 my first year, and the year before I was making $30K a year as a recruiter. Working at a firm in New York City, right? It absolutely changed my life. And I continued to remain manual for the next, I think, 4 or 5 years until I started really looking into like, okay, how do I now start working smarter, because I'm now a recruiter, been recruiting for over 5 years for myself, and boy, oh boy, is it great, the money, the lifestyle, but it's tough. I'm burning out, I'm stressed out all the time, and if I stop, the business stops. I'm like, there has to be a better way. And so I'm like, if I'm gonna continue doing this recruiting thing, I need to learn how to do things smarter. And so I decided to really intentionally, at that point to today, to make an intentional effort to keep my pulse on the market, on the industry, best practices with respect to technology. And the reason why it's so excited to start recruiting now in 2025 is while yes, the landscape has changed, it's become more competitive, it's noisier, it's a lot more difficult when it comes to client acquisition. All that's true, but it's absolutely still possible to start a side hustle or business if you know what you're doing, not only for the fundamentals, the best practices, but if you're also using the right tech. Tech now makes it easier than ever to start a side hustle when you have a full-time business or a job.
We have technology.
It makes it easier than ever to help parents to, while they're so busy possibly with other jobs, other work, and taking care of their kids, to also still start something and to be able to keep moving forward and execute because the technology is there to do all the heavy lifting. We have a lot of people that I talk to, people even in our own program, mothers, fathers, parents that has 1, 2, 3 kids, that even on top of obligations and other life expenses and even other jobs on top of that, they're still able to start side hustles. And it's easier now because of tech. And I think that if you're looking at this for the first time and you're recruiting, whether you're 1 day in, 5 days in, couple weeks, or 5 years in, you absolutely have to look at technology because it's a game changer. And it's not all doom and gloom. Like if you don't use automation tomorrow, I'm not saying that your business is gonna stop, but there is absolutely no excuse now not to use technology at the rate of how everything is just evolving in front of our eyes, right? And so I just got off a meeting with team about just evolving and constantly evolving the engine that powers the lead gen efforts of our agency, and we are always changing it. And it's always so cool because we are using the best practice of what's available with the best technology in real time at that point in time. So in 2025, the best AI, the best automations, we're using that. And what gets me even more excited is this system that we have right now that brings in leads for our agencies is not going to stay the same. Even a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, it's going to constantly evolve faster than ever. So as much as, it's great to go out there and get clients, we're always even more excited. Like, can we do this more efficiently? Can we do this smart? How do we just leverage more tech? And how do we just get rid of those time sinks that are just taking way too much time of our busy day to be focused on researching and lists and getting people's contact information or sending outreach or following up when technology is there for us right now. It's honestly super, super cool. And now it's really exciting and fulfilling for me to use some of my time now throughout the week to be able to impart that knowledge to the folks in our program. And so whether you are a recruiter right now, whether you're working with us directly, indirectly, or watching our videos, I appreciate you. But this is just a public service announcement that, hey, technology is important. I think it's very difficult to find the right tech. It's so noisy out there, and every software is trying to throw all the buzzwords and really shove it down our throats. That's why I spend so much of my time each week always testing, meeting founders, always doing demos and deep dives, because we're always looking for the most cutting edge stuff, while 99% of things are just not worth your time. And all the stuff, a lot of the stuff that's around now, are just simply not going to be around in the next 6-12 months. We are always making an effort, and I always see myself as a perennial student. Just because it worked up to a certain point doesn't mean it'll continue to work moving forward. I think that's what business is all about. Landscapes change, competition change, the market changes, technology and AI is changing, and you have to ride those waves and you have to be willing to adapt. And if you don't, then you will struggle, and sometimes your business will just stagnate. It really comes down to just you having an open mind, willing to learn, but also implementing and executing correctly. I'm just really fired up for my last meeting here. I'm excited to see how we can continue to explore and improve our engine, how to add more channels, how to do better with our current channels, and just always learning as we go, right? And the amount of stuff that we've implemented and learned in the past year is crazy to me. I never thought would have been possible, and just now I'm just so excited about the next 6 months to 12 months of what is possible in this realm, working for yourself, whether it's solo, agency, just recruitment in general, right? Our industry is changing so much. So just want to kind of share some thoughts with you, and just got to go back, do some deep flow work, do some more meetings, and gonna see you in a bit. Hey guys, just finished a lot of couple calls here and working here out at the hotel lobby. Just about to do, I think, about an hour more work, and then I'm gonna be excited to go up, take a shower, get dressed, to head off to something exciting. And what that exciting thing is, we're actually going to an exclusive gala event for recruiters that's actually hosted by a company called Paraform, which is one of the fastest growing recruiting tech marketplace platforms. that are absolutely crushing it and doing it really, really right. The reason why we're going is we had the chance to develop a really good relationship with the founder and the team. And while I'm personally really excited about their marketplace platform, really giving freelance recruiters stability, access to great clients, as you know me, especially been watching at least more than 1 or 2 videos, I'm a huge believer that if you want to be successful as a solopreneur, a freelancer, or you want to launch and scale a really successful recruitment agency, you have to know how to cultivate your own clients directly. If you don't do that, you will never really have control, because if you can't do that, you can't go out there, convert leads and responses from a cold market, you're always going to give another platform all the power with the visibility, the relationships with the clients, the communication. It's never going to be fully in your control, which is not ideal if you really want to build a strong business. But with that said, when it comes to freelancing, when it comes to like secondary, trying to work with the platform where you can access amazing roles with other startups and that are doing it right, that are leveraging amazing AI insights and data, really powered by a team and founder that believes in recruiters, the roles now, that our roles will become even more important into the future. That gets me excited because that's what I believe. It's not a founder that believes that recruiters should go away, that AI is going to replace and take over or go extinct. In fact, this founding team actually believes that recruiters are the future, and they want to do whatever they can, provide us the enough data, insights, analytics, the tools, technologies, automation, AI, so that we can do better at our job and focus on relationships with clients and candidates, doing placements and making impact. While I'm a huge believer of people building businesses strongly and correctly, I'm also a huge advocate for just tech in general in the recruitment, HR, staffing, agency space. The team at Paraform are doing it really right. And so I'm grateful to have received an invitation from them. I'm going to go there with a couple members of my team. Unfortunately, not all of us can make it, just to have a wonderful night. And hopefully you can get a chance to meet some of the people. We get John, the founder, a couple others on camera here, and kind of document, hopefully, what it should be a fun evening, fingers crossed. So we're going to go ahead and dapper up, get dressed, and enjoy some drinks, enjoy some food. But a great way to just end another fantastic week here in New York City. It's always great to come here. I was born in Westchester, but this is where my recruitment career has started when I had nothing, when I was only getting paid $30K a year. My wife and I were living in a small apartment in Queens, and even though we didn't have a lot, we felt super rich and grateful in life. And we had our freedom, we had control over our destiny, and I promised her and promised myself, I'm not going to let the city beat me. I'm going to work hard and beat the city and show the city what I can do. And so grateful to New York that this is where I learned everything, how to be a recruiter, how to create good work ethic and discipline, and it's always great to come back. Even though I don't know if I can live here again for a long period of time, but for short trips, it's awesome. Nothing beats it. The energy, the chaos gets you fired up, gets you focused, gets you disciplined. You're surrounded by successful people who gets me excited to kind of always strive for that next level. So I had a fantastic week with the team. Was grateful to Steve and Ryan for them to kind of make time out of their schedule to hang with me, to work. Looking forward to doing it again with them and with the greater team, and just so grateful to be able to work with them. Love my team. They're amazing people, and just really excited for what we're going to build. But now, we can enjoy this evening together and also enjoy and celebrate recruitment, and also where the industry is going with technology and with amazing new companies like Paraform. I'm going to finish up here, and we'll see you in just a bit. All right, the week is done. Friday is done. Time to burn off some steam here. Ate a wonderful lunch earlier that I'm trying to digest before the gala tonight. So I'm gonna be walking on this treadmill here, incline treadmill, for about 20-30 minutes, just enough to break a sweat. Don't go too hard because I already worked out today. But grateful and happy to finish off another week. We show up every day, we keep going. We end the week strong, and instead of me just sometimes working late or all the way up to dinner, I'm actually going to do something that I don't usually do. Go out and have fun and hopefully meet other fellow recruiters and founders and teams. Grateful to be alive and grateful to have a career and business that continues to take care of me. But most importantly, can't do it without all the fantastic people I work with and the team. You can only do so much alone, but you can go really far together with a collective group. So, guys, thank you so much if you made it this far. Appreciate it. I'm gonna finish up my workout and get dressed and see you at the party. All right, we're ready. This is my fit check for the day. Burgundy tux. Time to schmooze with the team and other recruiters. Let's have a good night. Who? Oh my God! Did someone call out James Bond into this hotel or what? What? Look at this guy.
How are you guys?
Are you ready? You're looking sharp, right, dog? All right, we are picking up one more member. Where is he?
There he is.
Dude, look at this guy. Look at this guy. What
Yeah,
the
make me
hell?
look bad out here.
Dude, are you a recruiter or what?
What's up?
Or are you more of a superstar or an actor or what is going on here?
Hey, look at KK. How you doing?
It's okay, Ryan. I understand you can't lift your arms.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
All right, we assembled. Now we're ready. You guys ready to rock and roll? Dude,
Let me take this. Turn it around. There we go. Is this live? Recording?
This is the fit check, guys.
Let's go.
Rolling out, guys. We got Ryan and Steve here. We're heading off to a gala. It was black tie, then became cocktail dress. Doesn't matter. we're showing up. It seems like me and Ryan, Steve, you're the bouncer for the night.
I know, yeah.
Or
it's
like
literally-
Steve's our private security guard.
Yeah, I'm security.
Okay, cool. He's
We got
protecting.
Preston Park with 30,000 YouTube followers here. It's just, you know,
and
needs
then
detail.
We got we got Ryan James Bond here, and we got Damsel KK.
Took me a few minutes.
I know, how long did it take you?
But guys, you ready?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, let's go.
Is that fun? Is that fun?
See?
We're doing quick updates. So Steve, how are the drinks? This is number 1, number 2.
Dose.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good. We need more food. Everything looks great so far.
What about you, Ryan?
Drink number 2.
Nice.
Feeling good, feeling hungry.
Okay.
We're going to keep it going.
Let's get some food, guys. Are you guys having a good time? Steve, Ryan here.
Amazing time.
Quick restroom break.
Great vibes.
Beats okay.
Look at the spot.
I mean, look at this.
Some speeches.
Ooh, Steve, are you ready?
Steve's got his words prepared.
Look at this restaurant.
You guys remain on the platform, helping the best startups, hire the best candidates, and of course all the billings you guys made along the way. Recruiters will really become more like sports agents. I think talent will be very specialized, it'll be more human, more relationship driven. So we really think that you guys have a sort of big role in the future.
Just finished. Tired, but a huge hit. Had a lot of fun. Guys, what an amazing week. Happy Friday. Good job, Steve. Good job, Ryan.
We socialized.
Good job, guys. This is the last time you'll see them in a tuxedo, but this is it. Night out. Bow tie comes off.
Oh, did it?
Bow tie was supposed to come off. That's a wrap, guys. Wonderful night. Happy Friday from the Mandarin Oriental.